Hey everyone, this is kind of a last minute stream. Um, I do have family here, but I found something important, so I wanted to make sure that this isn't missed. I might be a little quieter tonight. My family's in bed and I'm staying up because I found something. So let me do a brief recap of what happened today so far. I did pop in earlier. I was just gonna walk around town, but I ran into Layla. I was just gonna walk around town and do some clothes stuff and up my stores, get more bullets, stuff like that. But I ran into Layla. Hey everybody, hey Fear, hey Tomato. Um, Ran into Layla and she said she was basically updated on everything that happened last night with from Anna, and I was playing Ox very, very tired. Not saying "Oh hi there," mostly saying "Hi." Double hydrate. Thanks. No worries that you had to leave, Tomato. It's fine. Ox will probably go back when he can, but so talk with Layla, and she thought maybe August possibly escaped, and they wanted to check on the Lake Owengila side of this mountain range, and I said I think he's up there in a cage somewhere, so I totally didn't agree. Um, but I still was like really, really tired and didn't want to go back to, didn't want to go back into the forest off stream. And my parents were going to come home from a basketball game semi soon. Um, but Layla convinced me to go over to talk to Annalise and look at some baby horses, to take my mind off things. And so I went and followed them to the ranch, and Annalise showed us a baby horse. I was still role playing Ox is very out of it, very tired, glancing at tall trees every other second, knowing he doesn't have enough strength to go in there, knowing that he's tired, needs to go back to bed, having nightmares all night. Um, and so I kind of role played that. While we were there, three men came into the ranch looking for horses, and they looked like bad men to Ox. I got a really bad feeling about them. I might post some like highlights or stuff from today that I recorded as highlights. I don't know. Um, but I had a bad feeling about them. One of the guys' name was Liam, and then after they left, after they heard bad news from Annalise that each of the horses that they wanted was like 600 to 800 bucks. Um, the she Anna said this is the group that actually kidnapped the governor. I thought it was the preacher boys who kidnapped the governor, but it was just one of the preacher boys who joined these folks to kidnap the governor, and that's probably the one who got hanged. So these were the boys who kidnapped the governor, and Annalise got a gun pointed in her face by them, so that's how she knew them by sight. Um, they left, and we headed towards. We were going to look, like I said, at the strawberry side of this mountain range, Lake Owengila and stuff. And so we started going out over that way, but Annalise wanted to go into Blackwater, and Snow needed to put his badge on and clock in. And so we went into Blackwater. I checked on the pup because I left the pup back at the stables. Checked on the pup, then came into town, and there was a robbery situation happening at the gun store, and it was clearly these three men. I heard one of them through the thing, and McCormick was talking him down at the front. I kind of went around to the hairdresser side, saw three horses behind the in that little gazebo area, and Annalise came up to me there, and she's like, "Okay, something's going on, so we need to stay out of the way." And I was just, as Ox, I was just so tired. Yeah, this is pre brief from the off stream stuff I did today. Um, I was just playing so tired on Ox. I said, I'm just going to go to bed. I just can't. And plus, I was figuring my parents were going to come home soon, and I needed to, make food and all that stuff. And so I went up to the stables to get ready to bed. I was showing Annalise the stables so she knew where to find me, see if I was awake or asleep or whatnot. Layla also kind of devised a system where she wanted me to tie my scarf around a pole if I was going to go into tall trees alone, so she would know if I went to Tall Trees alone. But she talked me out of it. Ox was too tired anyway. And so I told Annalise, I said, well, if you're going to go searching, leave me a cloth on one of these posts over here. That way when I wake up, well, no, what I said was, if there are any signs of August, leave a note or leave a cloth on the pole. That way when I wake up, I can see it and I can come find you. Or if you found August, that sort of thing. A fresh take on streaming ASMR. I'm hopefully not ASMRing. I'm just talking quieter just because my parents are, in the house and sleeping. So I woke up and there was a red scarf around the pole. And so I went into town looking for her. I didn't see her, but I ran into Winnie and Dorian, asked them about it. Winnie's getting her shop at the bakery there, which is really cool. And she's going to name one of the pies an ox pie. And so I told them about that. I'm not quite sure of that name yet, but they said they can change it if it came down to it. But I told them, and they said Anna, Elise, and Snow were just recently there, and they probably went out to the ranch. Ran out to the ranch, didn't see them there, and so I thought, okay, they said they were going to come out here and search, and so I came out here and searched. And I usually don't use my map too much, but so I came out here. I looked at the dead end again last night for some scenes, and I didn't see any, and so I came out here along this area, and this is kind of the mountain range that they would have kind of crossed. And so I left horse over there and started climbing along here, slipped and fell a couple times, so my cleanliness is probably down to like 0, but I haven't started dying yet. But I found some scenes. Over here. And so whatever Annalise and them found, I might be finding right now. But I found some scenes over here, and I'm like, oh crap, I better start streaming instead of just recording, because I know everyone's invested with the scenes. So since I know everyone's invested with the scenes, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stream and hope I don't wake up my parents. But here's the funny thing. I think my dad woke me up, or when I was recording a little bit ago, I think he Chromecasted to my TV. He turned on the news and Chromecasted it to my TV in here. So I had to unplug my fucking Chromecast and text him. I said, hey, if you're Chromecasting, don't cast in my room. Anyway, yeah, how dare you make me stream? Hey V, hey Fear. Pre-brief, fresh take. Okay. All right, so let's do this. I did find some scenes over here, and look at my, like I said, when I slip and fall, okay. When I slip and fall, apparently my cleanliness goes to shit, but I saw something over here. Where was it? As soon as I saw something, I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I think this is the one I saw first. So it says deep footprints in the dirt. The steps are far apart. So when you go down a hill, maybe that's why the steps are far apart, or you're running down a hill. Instead of wide far apart, it could be further far apart. Arrows buried in the tree. I think August did escape. They were chasing him and shooting at him. Oh, there's so many scenes. Guys, there's so many scenes. Scraps of dirty cloth strewn about. Dirty cloth. Let me see if I can get these other scenes. Arrows buried in the tree. I know we're approaching edge of map stuff here, but I see more scenes. A group of small rocks and scraps of smaller rope. A group of small rocks and a scrap of smaller rope. There was rope on the other side climbing up the mountain. I don't know when I'm going to start slipping here. We're at edge of map territory here. Marks on the ground indicating something slid down the hill. You guys, he's alive. Oh, there's another one. You peek through your binoculars and spot a couple cave entrances up the mountains. Close enough. This is probably edge of map. I don't want to risk it too much. Oh, wait. Was there something else? Moonlight. Moonlight. I gotta rush down to the water if I do slip again because it's gonna be... I like that we did that. The edge of map stuff here. That's like, I'm probably like right at edge of map. Oh, it's not too bad, but maybe there's more up here I can get to. Let's see. If I slide another time, I'm kind of hosed here. I like the binocular scene. That's better than trying to run up the edge. Okay, there it is. Than trying to run up the edge of a hill. Okay, I think he slid down here. What do you all think? Do you think he slid down here based on those scenes that we saw? He slid down like that, and they were chasing him. I think he cut his ropes with the rocks. What was that rope scene? I need to... Sorry, my mind's going burr. Where was that? Oh, shit. My health is going to go to crap here in a second. Okay. You peek through your binoculars and spot a couple cave entrances in the mountains. Okay, so that's how they're going through the mountains, is fucking caves. Okay. They didn't chase him down here. Why wouldn't they chase him down here? I only saw one set of boot prints, right? August. You hiding? What was this one? Marks on the ground indicating something slid down the hill. Okay, yeah. A group of small rocks and scraps of smaller rope. He cut his ropes. I think he escaped. His hands were tied. He used these ropes here. What do y'all think? He used his ropes here. He cut his ropes here. He used the rocks here. Scraps of dirty cloth strewn about. Did they have him in... They had him in shit clothing? Arrows buried in the tree. They shot after him. Deep footprints in the dirt. The steps are far apart. So if someone was going down the hill like this, running fast... Okay. I came from this way. I didn't see any scenes. But then again, I was going along the edge. I wasn't going in the valley here. Oh, shit. A deep rut in the dirt. Did he fall? Something between the rocks. Maybe it hid between the rocks again. It appears something hit and moved the rock. He fell again. He's injured. He fell and hit the, he fell and hit the rock. Okay, more scenes. A bit of blood spattered on the corner of the rock. He's injured. He's tripping. He's falling. He needs water. He would go to water, right? If he's held hostage, he needs water. After a fight, after struggling, you need water, you need food. Ox knows this. Ox knows this deeply. Some sort of large impact mark. He tripped over the rock. Oh man, he's probably so weak right now. Arrows buried. They're still shooting him. They might have clipped him. Hang on, I forgot to post that I'm streaming in the channel here. Hold on. Hang on. There was a scene that was a bit funky that you probably couldn't get at the large rocks at the top of the hill couldn't get it due to the proximity of the other scene. Yeah, I thought I saw 3 dots, and it only kept grabbing 2. It grabbed the tree and the one on the ground. You want me to go back, V, and try to see if I can get it? Little meta. Okay, 1 here. Yeah, see, I see 3. Scraps of dirty cloth strewn about. Okay. Oh, this lower one. Where is it? Wait. It's the scraps one again. Why is it being dumb? Arrows buried in the tree. Let me go up on the edge of the rock. Maybe see if I can grab it from this side. Oh god, it's so tucked in there. There we go. A small can that appears to have something burning inside, some charcoal inside. Maybe they fed him and he cut his ropes. No, wait. A can with charcoal inside. A can with charcoal inside. He cut his ropes up here. Maybe he didn't think he was being followed. And he heated some food. Maybe he stole some food, slid down, cut his ropes, caught his breath here. This is a good spot. Then the arrow shot. And scared him, and that's when he started running faster. He slid, cut his ropes, hid right there, ate some food. Okay. Picturing the story. I love scenes so much. I just wish they weren't so clunky on this server. Deep rut in the dirt. This is where he tripped, I think, or was about to. He was stumbling. The rock had blood on it. Yeah, so he stumbled, hit that. They were still chasing. Tripped over this. Bit of blood. Impact. That's where he fell, probably. I wonder if he slid down some more. Okay, see one on the tree, but I'm just going to double check here. Let's see, if I'm being fired at with arrows, I'm going to want cover, so I'm going to go straight to these rocks. Arrows, yep. I'm just going to check this one. This is too exposed up here. He wouldn't do this. August is a very smart man, very methodical. He'd come through here, get behind the rocks if arrows are being fired at him. Two roots running parallel to each other, approximately 5 foot long. 2 ruts? 2 ruts running parallel to each other, approximately 5 feet long. Slide with boots. Slide with feet. They took his boots, so it might be his feet. 2 ruts running parallel in each other, approximately 5 feet long. He slid with his feet. Either that or when he tripped, he was still stumbling and his hands, in the dirt, it went into the dirt. This is where I would have hid and tried to lose sight of them. Deep footprints in the dirt. Steps are far apart. Okay, he got up and started running again. I always think he's walking cowboy style, but the far apart is the distance. More arrows. Okay. So I think he tripped and slid. I did just drink. Thank you. He tripped and slid. And then he got up and started running again. More in the trees. They keep hitting the trees. He got behind the rock. And if I was him, I would zigzag. Zigzag rock to rock. Best protection against arrows. Pattern zigzag, right? Brush is trampled down. Or he was running for his life. He might have had good cover right here anyway. Instead of zigzagging. It's tough to run down a hill and zigzag. Okay, we got something here. Numerous sets of footprints. They're following him. Shit, I got wolves. I better take him out while I can. Oh, shit! I didn't see that one. Those glowing eyes, though. Okay. Numerous sets of footprints, so they chased him. What was over here? I thought I saw something over here. Oh, come on, scene. Deep set footprints, then dirt steps are far apart. Okay, maybe they lost him. Maybe he lost them. Or maybe that's just the path they came down and he went this way. I think he would stay in the bushes and the rocks and head for water. Get some quick water and keep running. Or do the float down the river thing like he and I did when we were up in the mountain cave thing. I gotta zigzag. I don't want to miss anything. But I will take some wolf meat. Okay, maybe he did run left to break view. Maybe he ran left to break view instead of down to the water. This whole area is very, very slippy. Maybe he was sliding and was sick of sliding and he went left. Oh, wait. Numerous sets of footprints. Okay, so they followed him straight. Maybe he didn't go. Maybe he didn't go left. Let me just double check left. Wait, there's another one. Bushes. The bushes are trampled down as if something was laying here. Oh no. Did they catch him again? Fuck. As if something was laying there. Maybe he was hiding in the bushes, hoping they didn't catch him. You don't want to miss anything, but I will take this skin. I do need the meat. If I'm going to be out here for hours and hours and hours again. I think those other bodies disappeared anyway. Okay, I don't think they went left. I think he was hiding in the bushes for a bit, or he tripped and fell again, or they shot him. I came in from over that little ridge right there, where Ox's head is. So I missed these. A single pair of footprints closer together heading northwest. Northwest. Ox is not good at reading maps. think that's enough to meta just a little because he would see which direction the footprints are going, right? Numerous sets of footprints. They were going this way. They were chasing. Maybe when he hid in the bush? Maybe when he hid in the bush, he got away from him. Okay, here's the bush scene. Something was laying here. Maybe he hid and they ran past. They went this way. Maybe he broke off. Ox will be able to see the direction they're going in, so I'm just going to cheat just a little here. Okay, northwest. Okay, so it is kind of the way I'm facing. I see numerous going this way. And then single, where was that scene with the single? Shit, where was it? He got out of the bush. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Gosh, I'm so nervous, you guys. A single pair of footprints heading northwest. Okay. I think he hid in the bush. I can hold Gabe. Who's Gabe? Hold tab. I don't see a compass. Oh, you meant my compass? No, I turned it off. Yeah, I know what you meant. I turned it off. I'm going to follow these footprints just to see if they turned around. Because I was thinking water as well, which means as a hive mind, they were probably thinking water too. August hid in the bushes. They probably ran past him. Numerous sets of footprints. Don't I keep a Gabe in my pocket? Nah, I don't. That's kind of why I turned the compass off earlier, is for immersion purposes, you know? Weeks ago. Oh, there's more. Okay. I was like, did they turn already? Numerous sets of footprints. It doesn't say boot prints either. It says footprints. Emergent Gabes. Yeah, my first thought was he would need water. He would need food. He would need water. The can was probably the food. But if they were shooting at him, he hid in the bush. He broke line of sight. Ah, fucking fog. He broke line of sight. Smart man, August. Smart man. He broke line of sight, hid in the bush. They ran this way. And as soon as it was clear, when he got a chance, he snuck off to the northwest. Very smart. Very smart. I just hope they didn't grab him again. That's what I'm most worried about right now. Oh, what's this up here? In the tree. I don't think I can get that. I can't get that scene. Shit. Maybe I can get it while I'm on horse. Can you get scenes while you're on a horse? Oh shit, this is the faces. Have you guys seen this before? I didn't realize where we were because of the fog. Those are footprints. I'll trust you on that, V. Numerous sets of footprints. Numerous sets of footprints coming from the south. Okay, so this is kind of an indicator scene. If someone started right here, I believe south is roughly that way. Oh, shit. I'm going to go clean up real quick while I can before I start slipping and sliding again. Oh, that's some cold mountain water there. I better have my gun out in case I get attacked by wolves again. Yeah, there's that too. But I wasn't going to get fucking eaten. Coming from the south. Coming from this way. South-ish. I could see that as more of like an indicator scene to if someone was riding along here to get the story. But I was lucky enough to go along the top around the edge and catch the beginning of the tale roughly, you know. Isn't it so cool that you can tell stories with scenes? I just find that so cool. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an indicator scene. Instead of just numerous footprints, it's like, okay, if someone rides right by here, they're going to see that. And then they're going to look up the hill to the south and go, okay, a big group came down here. The question is now, where did the group go? Did they circle around and chase August, or did something else happen? Hydrate, thank you. I could see them coming out. I could see them coming out here and using binoculars to see if they could see anything moving in the hills. And it's kind of funny because I do see scenes right here. Small bones and pieces of rotting meat scattered around. Broken arrows. Now, I kind of asked George yesterday how people can, like, see the difference in tracks and see how old the thing is, but I'm not going by the hours here. I don't know how long ago this was. Heading west. Heading west. Okay, so they maybe did tag him down here. They came down. Alright, what's the story here? They came down, didn't find him. Small bones and pieces of rotting meat scattered around. Is that like their call sign or something? I don't know that yet. Broken arrows. Why would there be broken arrows right here? Maybe they were frustrated. Maybe there's a scuffle. We do know them to fight each other. Historically, we've seen them fight each other. So maybe there was a scuffle. Frustration of losing him. And then maybe they pulled out the binoculars and spotted him. Start heading west. Another rattlesnake over there. Man, if I make... Historically, meaning we've seen it once. It's enough for me, right? Plus, if it was during the day. It depends on when he escaped, too. If it was during the day... Heading west. We'll circle around and do August stuff again, but... For now, I want to see if they circle and meet up with him. See if they grabbed him again or something. Did I kill it? It killed itself. It's dead, right? It killed itself rolling over the rock. I didn't get anything from that one. West. I might turn compass on for cheats here. I'm alone this time, so it's not as easy, you know, with directions that I can just rely on someone else to use theirs. I'll just use compass. That's not too invasive down there, right? Okay, it's not working, so never mind. Okay, it's not working. Never mind. Hide UI seems to just be the bottom stuff. I might need to get on the horse or something, I don't know. No, because they fixed the horse thing. Here we go. I might have missed something in between. I'm just gonna... So west is kind of this way. Let me just check right here, see if I missed something after the snake. They must have seen him running, because he was running northwest, and if they're running west, or maybe they're just still searching. Maybe they're still searching. They're not turning north. And I see these hills over here, which he could have easily hidden behind if they ran past and started going this way. Okay, this music has drum beats which sound a little like horse hooves, so I'm skipping the song to something else. Not seeing too many more. I must have missed something. Raccoon, don't you fucking dare. I will murder you if you get close to me, fucking raccoon. There you go. Let me check this camp. Did I see a scene, or was that just shiny on the road? Floating thing? Maybe they went along the river and I'm confusing my west. Here's one. Numerous pairs of footprints heading north. Okay, they found him or they turned. North is this way, right? North is this way, right? No, it is this way. So they went west, and so they're following the river. Let me go back, see if I missed one. Kind of want to chase August instead of these folks, but I want to understand what happened at the same time. Okay, I didn't miss any. I just had my directions not the best. I think they'd be following the river because I guess they would search on that large rock to look into the lake. If he's not in the lake, maybe he followed the river, hide his scent, hide his tracks. So they're kind of scouring the river. It's the only thing I can think of. Where was that turn north scene here? Heading north. Man, I do kind of want to make sure my compass is working. I don't know why it's not. I might have to reload or something. We'll try the expanded and see if that works or something. I don't know. No, I'm not getting anything. It's just bork tonight, so be it. What would August do? Yeah, what would August do? I feel like the hiding in the bush was his pivotal moment there. That's when they separated. They went a different direction than him. And my immediate thought, like I was saying, is water. So if my immediate thought is water, maybe it was their immediate thought, you know? Here we go. Arrows embedded into the tree. Arrows embedded into the tree. Did he come down for water? Did they shoot something else? The shrubs have been trampled. Did he come down for something else? Like, did he think he got past them and then they were waiting and then he snuck down for water? And then they start shooting at him again? I need to go find August's trail here. The arrows are really throwing me off. So far it's been footsteps, but only arrows if they've been near August's trail, in my opinion. Deep footprints in the dirt, steps are far apart and headed north. He did come around. He lost them briefly. We need to go back. This is where things converge again. Dang. Maybe he was stumbling, maybe he made too much noise. We need to go back. Okay, where are we here? We're right next to a rock by the river, kind of an open clearing area. Okay. What did August do? Alright, let's go find... Ox is hungry and thirsty. Well... That's what happens when you run around for an hour. I was kind of full, but you know. Oh, I see scenes over here too. I brought 3 canteens full this time, just in case. This story right here might just tell me the trail path here, the trail story. And it might lead right back. I'm just doing it a little backwards since I followed them. Fucking pigs scaring me. Okay, we got 2 scenes here. Dirty handprint with all 5 fingers. August? You alive, my friend? A scrap of cloth, some dried blood on the corner of the rock. Oh man, he must be really out of it if he stumbled close to them while they were chasing him. Either that... No, I think he hid, because there were still arrows flying, which means they saw him. I think he hid, watched them pass. The other thing I was thinking was... they chased him later, but with the arrows up there, they were on his ass. I'm gonna have to go back and follow that other path, aren't I? I'm not gonna be able to figure this out probably unless I go that way when he turned on his own. Alright, let's go back. I think he converges back down here. I don't know why he turned back down. Maybe someone else was on the hill and firing arrows at him while the other group separated. Maybe someone did see him and chased him. Where was that? Over here. Gonna get some daylight soon to help me with this. Keep seeing things move. Let's see, it was right up here, right? Where he broke off? That's where we killed the wolves. Yeah, it was right up here where he broke off. He's fighting for his life, y'all. Fighting for his life. God, it gives me pride. Single pair of footprints together headed north-northwest. North-northwest. So that's turning this way a little bit. Maybe wolves chased him down like they did me. Here we go, here we go. Single pair of footprints closer together heading north. He saw them run down there, and so he was sidestepping them between bushes, probably. Man, I would have run up that way, but I guess he could have thought he got trapped up there. But this is when he rejoined them, I think. Yeah, down here. Shrubs have been slightly disturbed. Small traces of dried blood on the leaves and ground. Let me read that again, make sure I didn't read that incorrectly. Leaves and ground, okay. So I wasn't too far off. I thought he was going across. In my mind, he was going across. And then something pushed him down, but... Man, he was still so close to them, you know? He hid, they ran past, but he still came this way. He's probably feeling really sick or something. Trying to get his energy from that little can of meat, and he still needed to still get down to the water. Open area here. Maybe he skirted along here. I was thinking maybe some arrows fired down on him from above. I'm not seeing something here. Which bush had the blood on it? This one? No, there was one more. Oh no, it was this one. Wait, I thought I saw another one right down here. Maybe I'm just letting myself be led back down to when they caught up with him again. Let me look up here. Oh, what this? I don't think he'd expose himself up there if they just recently ran past. I don't see him doing that. I mean, it sounds like he might be feverish, stumbling. Oh. Maybe this is where they saw him. Signs of something sliding down the rock. Maybe he did come over the top. Maybe that's how they saw him, because he popped over this. Whale bones. He was moving to the bushes, and then he maybe peeked him and thought he could sneak up and around them. A lot of maybes here. I know I've been saying it all night, but I'm just trying to read the signs, trying to read the story, you know? Alright, so he brushed by that bush, came up here, slid down the rock. I mean, it could have just been a rock sliding down the rock. I'm going to assume it's him, because there's no blood on that slide mark, but I'm just going to assume it's him. He tucked back here. Dried blood against the rock. Where's that other scene? Here we go. A broken arrow. Half with the arrowhead is covered in blood. A broken arrow, the half with the arrowhead is covered in blood. They spotted him? They moved down to the river. August doesn't know this area too well. I mean, we just briefly came through here over to Strawberry to the south. I don't think he knows this area too well. He didn't realize they were going right down to the lake maybe and turning to find him. Or like I said, he's feverish and sick if he's wounded. But the fact that there were arrows down there in the tree makes me think that he got down here somewhere. I could be reading the path wrong, but it makes me feel like they shot. Maybe he got one of their bows. I don't like that he's been... I don't like that he's been... continued to be wounded. It looks like he maybe pulled out an arrowhead. Let me read this one more time. A broken arrow, the half with the arrowhead is covered in blood. I don't think there were signs of a scuffle here. I was thinking maybe trace amounts of dried blood against the rock. Maybe someone still was chasing him from above and shot at him, or he caught an arrow because we did see blood earlier. Maybe he caught an arrow up there and now finally pulled it out. Needed to go down to the water to clean his wounds, and maybe they hadn't seen him yet. That makes a little bit more sense of why he came down this way. He got shot earlier. Needed to come down to the wound to clean the wounds. They were back there searching. He was thinking he could maybe sneak up this way. Not seeing any signs of blood. Maybe he did go across. Let's see. We're getting close to... We're getting close to where I think they rejoined, right? Oh, there's the camp. It was beyond the camp when the trails got together. It was beyond the camp. Maybe he swung across the top of the rock. Let me look up here. Okay, from there, let's look. Wait, am I seeing something else, or is just that one? That's just that one flashing. Not much cover up here. But if he's hearing him moving down by the river as he's running, they're kind of maybe behind him and to the right down there where the clusters of trees are. Wait, that's not the same camp, is it? Wait, that's the big rock. Okay, it is. I just went a lot slower to get over here than I thought I did. And I'm not seeing anything. Trying to figure out which way he went. Oop. Watch my cleanliness meter go down here in 2 seconds. And my water. It usually... Last night the water was going way down too. Okay, I pull out an arrow. They're over there probably, or maybe they're even ahead. But based on what I was seeing with the arrows in the tree down there further... What would Ox do with an arrow wound? He'd pull it out. I'm thinking water still, but... I feel like it wouldn't be until over there further... Actually, Ox would leave it in. Because he knows how painful it is to try to pull it out. Would August come back up here? I don't feel... August is a smart man. He'd want to clean... He'd want to clean the wound. I think that was an ambient grizzly sound, not an actual grizzly, but Definitely a clincher. It's a pretty big swath to cover from here to the river, but still trying to understand the story here. He'd probably sneakily come down. But if they're chasing him, I don't think he would be... It's confusing me right now because... I know that they shot at him again down there because there were arrows in the tree. Ooh, stay away, bear. I'm gonna have to kill that fucking bear, aren't I? He's squaring off to me. Even if he is a black bear, when he squares off to you, it's kind of like Ox goes into defend mode. Defense mode on. Where you at, you little shit? There you run away. Is that the same camp? There was a floating... Oh yeah, the floating thing is there. Alright, I'm having trouble tracking from that rock onward. Let me see if I can come back down here and see if I can rejoin them somehow. There's a clear spot past the camp, right? This is where a bloody handprint was. He came down here, but how did he get down here? Deep footprints in the dirt. The steps are far apart and head north. He's running. I'm missing something between that rock and here. A scrap of cloth and some dried blood on the corner of the rock. So his clothes are getting caught on stuff. A dirty handprint with all 5 fingers. And I think I saw arrows... Where? Right here? Arrows were in this tree. And then the numerous footprints or something were over here, or trampled down. He went through here. They shot at him from over there. They were behind him. And then he's running full tilt again right here. Yeah, okay. So I don't see when my cleanliness went down, but it was definitely after I fell off the rock again. That's such a crazy fucking bug, y'all. But it affects health on this server, so I gotta be careful. Okay, let's follow this blood trail and see if we can connect the bloody rock. This bloody rock with that bloody rock over there. Maybe these are just a huge gap in scenes is all. I mean, that's been known to happen. But I'm trying to like do an angle from that rock to this rock. Another wolf? Oh, a cougar. You run and die up in there. I think that was a pretty decent shot. Hopefully that didn't attract any attention. My other shots didn't seem to. Here we go, here we go. Arrows embedded into the tree. They found him sooner. They must have seen him when he was up here. I thought it was right down there where they found him. Did I see something? Thought I saw a flash of something scene-wise. I did. Oh, that's the arrows one. Was I not far enough? Yeah. So they saw him sooner than I thought. I thought they fired from over there to that tree. But I think they saw him from over here and were firing at him as he was running that way, away from them. Maybe he yelped when he pulled the arrowhead out. Yeah, oh, here's the connection. Here we go. I was like, I can't connect them. Single pair of footprints closer together heading north. Okay, there's the connection. That's the one I missed. Okay. Thought I heard something. I think it's the music. There may be another scene in here that I missed. These were a little bit further apart than I thought in my mind. Aha, here we go. This is the one I missed. Single pair of footprints closer together heading north. He was walking, and then they spotted him like right here. He was walking, and they spotted him here and began to shoot. Yeah, I may be getting followed, but this is outside their range, so I'm not exactly worried, but I am chasing down a big pile of men. So I'm being a little cautious. All right. Okay, so the split, so they split coming down the hill. August hid in the bush. They came down straight to the water, to that big rock there. I think they might have had an argument or something down there, because there was like broken arrows. There was some meat. I don't know if they throw meat at each other. I have no idea what these people do. August split off. He was coming over here. He was bleeding. The arrow wound was probably digging into him, wherever it was from, digging into him. And so he needed to get it out. He hid behind a rock right up there, behind this, well, you can kind of see it back over there. Pulled it out, and then started walking down to the river. They spotted him at this tree right here and started firing arrows. And then he ran through here, tried to lose him in the bushes maybe, because there were arrows in this tree. And then this is trampled down, right? This was trampled down. So he's running through here. And then I saw the single set of footprints. I was trying to see if there were more of the grouped footprints as well, chasing him. Here's the single set of footprints. Running. Heading north. Okay. I wonder if he crossed the river. I'll just keep an eye on these. I'll do some zigzag. Here we go. Numerous pairs of footprints heading north. They're chasing him. They're chasing him. Traces of blood, drips, small group, and a broken limb? Wait. Traces of blood, drips in small group, and a broken limb. Okay. So maybe he was zigzagging. Maybe he was pattern zigzagging. Because he pushed through the bushes, right? Or maybe he just rubbed up against them. Maybe he pushed through these bushes? No. He might have just zigzagged through if he heard them coming. You can kind of actually see the clearing that he pushed through right here. Butimus Maximus. Maybe he pushed the bush aside with his bloody arm or whatever he shot at. Seen something. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, game. There we go. A scraggly looking man dead with a limb stuck in his neck. He has empty quiver on his hip. Hell yeah. Good job, August. I wonder if August kept the arrow that he pulled out and stabbed this guy with it. Oh, a limb stuck in his neck. No. He broke off a limb over here. He was hiding in the bushes, broke off a limb. Oh, there's only one person who spotted him. Oh, but then we saw the large group. That could have been later. August hid in these bushes. Look at these. The broken limb. He hid in these bushes. And as soon as the guy got close, he fucking Assassin Creed hit him right here. Hell yes. He's still got it. He's still got the energy. He's not feverish. He's just wounded. Alright, where'd you go next, August? You killed one of them that was chasing you. Maybe he screamed out last gurgle of death and that's when the big group followed? Where'd you go, August? Bushes? What does August know about this area? He didn't tell me much. I was right. I'm feeling him. I'm feeling August. Small traces of earth, small traces of blood, and the earth is slightly disturbed. Did that duck just decide to die on his own? It's a common loon. Look at this thing. It's blue and... I'll take the meat. Or I'll add it to the list of things without meat. I guess we'll see. I got something. Now, I did travel through this area once, so I roughly know what this area feels like. But... okay. August is being followed by a group of men. It said numerous, which makes me think 4 or 5. He killed one of them. He's going from bushes to bushes, because that worked for him. The earth is slightly disturbed. Maybe he was taking a knee and hiding in the bush and then pushing forward. Here we go. Here we go. He rejoined and split. Here we go. He's climbing. He's climbing. It was that same scene. Small traces of blood, earth slightly disturbed. He's climbing. He's breaking line of sight. He realized he screwed up earlier. Accidentally alerted them somehow. He doesn't know how, but he alerted them, so now he's got to be more careful. He's wounded. He didn't make it to the river. Now he's got to think survival. Thick leaves, thick plants. I don't don't know. I don't know. Ox doesn't know much about medicine. Water and spit, that'll work. Heyo, free meat. All right, maybe he's still moving through the bushes. He's still moving through the bushes. They might be tracking him, but I didn't see any more of those prints. Then again, I'm following August now. I'm not following them. Where was the last one? Right up through here? Yeah, it was right up through here, I think. No, it was through this other section over here. No, it was right here. Oh, here we go. Light traces of a single pair of footprints heading north. Light traces. He's sneaking. Is this still north? He still needs water. He still needs water. He's breaking sight. He's breaking sight. Here we go. Here we go. A small divot next to a single footprint. He jumped. Small divot next to a single footprint. They're shooting at him from over there. They're following the river. Light traces of a single pair of footprints heading north. That horse up there's getting nervous. I saw him stamping his feet. Okay. Deep footprints. He's starting to run again. Deep footprints in the dirt. He went through the trees. He went through the bushes. North-northwest. North-northwest. That's where we're going. What's up there? Maybe he thinks he can get up to the hills where the water meets the hills. Get some water for his wound. And continue. Is there a cave over here? I know there's a cave right here. I don't know if there's a cave right here. Maybe he made it to Pronghorn? If he's running, the scenes are going to be further and further apart. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got a pile of scenes. Hang on. There's a large pile of scenes here, y'all. Looks like there's 4 or 5 scenes total. Let me see if I can get these without overlap. Signs of a large scuffle, blood spattered all along the grass and the dirt. Okay, they caught up to him again. Was he able to kill a couple more? Dude, August is a fucking beast. A deep impact in the dirt with a broken bow and arrows scattered about. So he grabbed someone and threw him down. Bolas that have been cut and left behind in the dirt. Would Ox know what a bola is? I don't think Ox would know what a bola is. He'd look at it and go, oh, this thing weird. What is this for? I'm going to go ahead and take the remnants of Ebola so I can show someone who might know more. Alright, takes the remnants of one of the bolas and tucks it away. Bolas have been cut and left behind in the dirt. Oh. Did August have some bolas and that's how this guy fell with the arrows? No, they had to have got him. And then the guy jumped him. Okay. I might have missed some scenes from the group. Someone from the group caught up. I might have missed a couple scenes from the group. Ropes with balls on the end. What this for? Deep footprints. That's where he was running. I'm guessing the group was still chasing him. These are really good scenes, V. Sorry if I'm not doing them justice or I've missed a couple. Large signs of a scuffle. This was the deep impact with the... broken bow and arrows scattered around. I feel like... Unless... Oh! He probably got his hands on a bow and arrow from the guy he killed in the... from the guy he killed in the bush, and then he got bullet and fell down. And then someone came and jumped him. He didn't tackle the guy with the bow. I think he had a bow. Briefly had a bow himself. And then after the struggle, he killed the guy. After the struggle, 4 pairs of footprints head west-southwest up the mountain. So it was 5 or 6. Oh, did they get him? No. They didn't get him again. No. Cut bolas. 4 pairs? I'm going to look around. He may have made it out of that. He's down to 4. There were 6 chasing him, y'all, and he killed 2 of them. Go August. Fuck yeah. August the hero, man. He's enduring a lot right now. Ah, shit. They got him, didn't they? Why would they cut the bolas? Maybe he cut the bolas and then the rest caught up with him. He was cutting the bolas because he was cutting the bolas because he was trapped after he killed the guy. It took a little bit to kill the guy. He was running this way-ish, but he needs water still to clean the wounds. Maybe he doesn't care at this point now that they're up his ass. Let me check these rocks. I guess he didn't come down to the water after getting tackled or bullied. Maybe some of them ran up this way. Drink water. Okay. There's a key piece around here that'll help too, giving August an extra body. You've killed 2. You killed 1 in the bush and you killed 1 right here. What do you mean? Didn't I see a dead body right here? A shaggy man? Oh, maybe I didn't. I was thinking this scene. Deep impact in the dirt with a broken bow and arrow. Okay. Yeah, maybe just 1. Yeah. Maybe just the guy. He got the bow. I was thinking... Yeah, signs of a large scuffle. They bullied you. Your stuff flew. Your arrow that you got from the dead guy broke. Bolas have been cut. And then I saw the footprints. Where were the footprints? 4 pairs of footprints head west-southwest up the mountain. This is where I feel they grabbed him again. He tried to get away. Four pairs, okay. More key pieces. All right, I'll try to. I'm trying not to miss anything, V. You did such a good job here. I'm trying not to miss anything. It's just so hard when you don't know where everything is. This is where you ran. Or running. This is when you were sneaking. If you were sneaking and then started running right there... I thought I heard an inventory click over here that it wasn't mine. Then maybe they spotted you down here by the river? Here's the new one. Numerous pairs of footprints that head up the hill. I mean, I figured they were following the river. I got that vibe. I wondered... I did look a little bit, but I missed that one for sure. Here we go. Numerous that appear to pace around the area. They were pacing, they were pacing. They saw you top the hill after the sneak through the grass. And that's when you started chasing. I didn't see any arrows in the trees, but maybe they bullied you from down here and you got a couple steps and then fell over in that little clearing. Numerous pairs of footsteps are pacing. Yeah, I tracked you. I didn't track them. It wouldn't be fun if it was easy. I wonder if they were alerted by their... friend's dead body. I am not going to get bitten by a snake tonight. I refuse. I followed you from the sneak. I didn't follow them from here. So maybe they found their friend's body and started looking for you. Here's another one. More pacing, more pacing. This was the body, right? Right here? Scraggly looking man dead with a limb stuck in his neck. Has an empty quiver on his hip. I thought there was... Oh, there were arrows scattered about. They were in August's hands. He got the bow. He got the arrows. He didn't take the quiver. He got the bow. He got the arrows. And then he was sneaking through the bush. They were looking for him. He was playing Assassin's Creed. Numerous headed north. Okay, I did see this one. Okay, I think we're caught up. I don't think I missed anything now, V. But I'm trying to think of the story here. How did they see you? Oh, right there. I would be able to see you right there. Top of that hill. Because that's when you went from sneak to run. Look at all these birds coming to eat this snake. Pacing around, pacing around. They're all looking. This is the pacing again. Pacing around. They're looking, they're looking. You're sneaking up through the bushes right there. Pacing, pacing. Pacing, pacing. I think they went up the hill here. Where is it? There it is. Head up the hill. You started, so you were slinking right here, I believe. You were going softly, moving from rock to rock, bush to bush. A small divot with a single footprint. Maybe he slipped. Maybe you slipped. Maybe you hit the rock and slipped and they heard it. It's a single footprint, not a pair of footprints. So what if he went slip on the rock and kind of went into the mud, and that's why there's a divot. I missed something? Gosh dang it. Up the hill is that one. A dead, scraggly man, face down in the river with an arrow in his lower back. The divot. You were on your knee. I get it. Okay. So you were on your knee. Damn, there were 6 of them chasing you then. You were on your knee. They were pacing. You saw this person going to the river looking around. Boom. Pot shot from behind this rock here. The divot is your knee. The other one's a single footprint. Pot shot. Kill him. That alerted them. Maybe you did it so silently though, because I think there was another one without you running. This was you sneaking still. Light traces of a single pair of footprints. So after you killed him, you tried to get away, but then they saw their dead friend, and that's when you started running. They ran up, you got bulled. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Bola. So you do have 2 kills. Fibber. What is that? 3 or 4 technically now that that Ox has seen. A dead scraggly man face down the river with an arrow in his lower back. Yeah, he got it good. Even though there was a big group hunting you, you still shot him up pretty good. Alright, I think I understand the story now. That was a key point for this divot one. I thought you maybe slipped and alerted them, but killing the man, that would definitely do it. Sneak, sneak, sneak. They find their dead friend, maybe shout out, you start running. They chase up the hill. Run, 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 run. Bola. They come, you're trying to cut the bolas off. Trying to cut the bolas off. The arrows, broken bow and arrows scattered about you. So that's where you fell. I thought you tackled somebody, but now it's making more sense. Bolas have been cut, left behind in the dirt. They cut them off you, and I don't know why they would cut them off you, or you were getting them off as they were coming back up. 4 pairs of footprints head north, or head south, southwest into the mountains. Fuck, they got you again. You took a couple of them, though. You took a couple of them. Am I going the right way? South, southwest-ish? 4 pairs of footprints head west, southwest of the mountain. 4 more pairs west-southwest. Veer more west up the mountain. Straight west. Are there caves up here that I don't know about? I never came up here. I went along the road. They know these mountains, man. Tall trees and the mountains now, it seems, is their terrain. Either there were 4 left or they had you walking. I was like, I should be getting close to... Oh! Okay, we got 3 here. 4 here. Did you get away? A pair of footprints on the tree, some bark missing around the impact. Maybe they were carrying you and you kicked off the tree? I didn't see your single ones running up here. Something large hit the ground here. Knife stabbed in the dirt with a scrap of cloth pinned to the ground. What happened here? Signs of something rolling down the hill. We're not over yet. We're not over yet. Signs of a scuffle, some missing teeth and blood spatter. Okay. They were carrying you. You kicked off the tree, knocked him down. You fought him. Bro, August is a fucking beast. Single fair person. He got away. He got away again. Oh my gosh, this just keeps going and going. 3 fairs to scatter southwest. He killed one of them? Or he knocked one of them out. I must have missed a body. A scraggly man clawed and chewed on lies here? What the fuck? August is fighting with his entire life, y'all. And they head south-southwest. Did they get scared? I don't understand. 3 pairs of footprints appear to scatter southwest. August, like, bit the shit out of that guy and clawed at him. That was awesome. Alright, I'm a little confused about what's going on. We'll probably have to redo some of these here to understand, but, why would they scatter? Did he get a gun? Did he get a hold of a gun? We know they have guns. Well, at least according to lawmen. I don't think I've seen them shoot a gun. Alright, what am I missing? A single pair of footprints headed... Okay, he got away again. Heading north. He kicked off the tree. Why did they scattered? I'm not understanding why they scattered. I must be not understanding that. Let me go back and look again at this this tree thing. Where was it? This tree? No, I'm too far. No, I'm not too far. It was this tree, right? Where am I? Okay, all these trees are starting to look alike now. Of course I missed one, V. I always miss one. That's why I go back. to when my life is not as confusing. Let's see. Bola 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 was right here. Grabbed him. Brought him this way. He was struggling. I'm so far off the trail I found? What do you mean? What you talking about? I'm back on the trail. Four footprints, veer more west. Oh, finding the tree stuff? Yeah. I was fucking way down there. It's up here. Yeah, I was way off. I was way off. Okay. So as I interpret this here, unless I missed something else, as I interpreted it, they got too close to this tree. August kicked off. They were holding him. August kicked off. A pair of footprints on the tree, some bark missing around the impact. He kicked off, knocked him down. Hit the tree. He's biting. He's clawing. He's slashing to get out of it. Knife stabbed in the dirt with a scrap. They tried to stab him. They tried to stab him. Signs of rolling down the hill. Rolling down the hill. He's still biting. He's still stabbing. Signs of a scuffle. Some missing teeth and blood spatter. A single pair of footprints. Better part heading north. He's running. Four pairs of footprints heading north. There it is. So they scattered. Wait, where was the body then? And there were only 3 who scattered. Where was that body? I thought I saw a body. The chewed body? The chewed and taloned body? The clawed body? 3 pairs of footprints appear to scatter northwest. A scraggly man clawed and chewed on lies here dead. Okay. I'm a bit confused. Okay, let me see if I can understand this. Somehow he got up and started running. There's 4 here. How did he kill this guy? There was a scatter. He ran. Three pairs. Scatter to the southwest. The 4th one died somehow. Clawed and chewed on. Did a bear show up? It wasn't August fighting and clawing. It was a bear. That's why they scattered. I do hear bear growls. It could be wolves. There's wolves here too. Could be cougars. I've seen a cougar too. Did August hear the bear and in sight of the scuffle? I'm confused of the story here. Missing teeth and blood spatter. And then the single prince was right here, right? He got up. He got up. They started going here. Boom, wolves. Chewed and clawed. So bear or cougar? Cougar tracks heading east. Cougar was in the bushes. Maybe August saw the cougar and sighted the scuffle. A cougar den with part of a semi-fresh rabbit in it. He kicked off of that tree. I don't know if he saw the cougar, but the cougar's an opportunist as well. Just like August was, one or the other. Hydrate, thank you, Tomato. Gosh, you guys, I'm staying up so late. Luckily, it's vacation time, and my parents are here, and who knows how late they'll sleep in, so... I'm just wired. I'm wired right now. I love this sort of shit. This is some of my favorite RP. Tracking RP. It's some of my favorite. I haven't done this good of tracking RP probably in 4 years. When August went, when Noah went missing, that was probably the last time we did a big one like this. Okay, so both the cougar and August are opportunists. The cougar sees a bunch of men right here. And it's like, okay, my cubs need fed. I'm going to come down here and eat one of them. Because they're highly aggressive. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, man. August takes the advantage since they scattered. Where's the scatter scene? Right here? Yeah, they scatter. As soon as they see the cougar jump out of those bushes, they scatter. One of them gets eaten. August takes the opportunity and runs north again. I want to see what that spire is, just in case there's anything up there. I think in the game there's like a treasure map or something in there in the base game. It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. and no nap today? Hell yeah. Going on 4 hours of sleep last night? Hell yeah. This is what RP's all about. What dish? I am going to put a scene just in case anyone does come by. I guess it would be boot prints, wouldn't it? You got a 4-hour nap for me? Through osmosis, I suddenly feel better. Alright, so they scattered. Did they stop chasing him? Is he free? Or did they chase him again? I found his. They scattered southwest, which is this way-ish. Okay, so that's when they got jumped. August get away? Did August get away? Properly get away? Okay, I'm not seeing anything. They might have just scattered for the cougar. And we didn't see a dead cougar, though, did we? We didn't see a dead cougar. We saw a cougar den. Maybe the cougar chased them in, and August took the opportunity to run. The other thing I love about moments like these, V, and like before, 4 years ago when I was tracking people down, is you get to areas of the map that you don't normally go to. Sometimes I've ridden up here and hunted, but taking your time walking around this map is always incredible. Alright, I'm not understanding what happened to the cougar and the 3 men. Let me just chase the August one down a little bit and see if he's being followed. Heading north. Not seeing anything. Am I heading north? I'm heading pretty north. He's running, so scenes would be further apart. Lost the trail. I've lost the trail. Let's go back. It's getting dark again. Here's something. How did I miss this one? Single pair. Headed north still. God, we're so far away from horse. Even if I find him, I'm not going to be able to get him home. Okay. Don't know how I missed it. I zigzagged like crazy, but I don't know what happened to the 3 men and the cougar. Oh no. Rainstorm coming, y'all. Single pair of footprints spread apart heading north. My north was just slightly off, I think. Dude, if I get struck by lightning out here, I'm gonna be so pissed. We're so close to finding him. Missed it. Lightning's freaking me out. Wider zigzags? I did wider and I totally missed it before. Alright. River? Maybe you got away? I kind of zigzagged up here before my first pass through. I'm definitely these farther gapped ones I'm not the best at. Alright, I've lost the trail again. I used to do this for hours. I used to do this for hours and hours, circling, finding the next spot. Aha, there's something here. Handprint with 4 fingers on the rock, and footprints heading north. Oh, August. We knew you lost a finger. I just don't know when. So that means the fingers back at, that means the fingers back at the camp weren't his. Back at Tall Trees weren't his. Those pale ones that we found. Nor was the hand. Chopped to the wall. Or chopped pinned to the tree. I knew it. I was telling everybody it's not August. Okay. That was a little bit of a zigzaggy north, but he's hurt. He's wounded. He's getting away from a fucking cougar. But that was actually really good because the muddy print was his right hand on the other one, and this is his left hand because he's going the different way. Oh shit, there's more. Broken hatchet on the ground. The earth is slightly tamped down here, a deep gouge in the rock. I don't understand. He chopped his own finger off? Earth slightly tamped down here, and a deep gouge in the rock, and the broken hatchet. Someone throw a hatchet and hit his finger when he was resting here? That wouldn't make sense. If he was running from a cougar, he wouldn't have rested right here. He would have kept going. I'm so confused. The other rock that we saw the handprint on, it was on the right of him. So his right hand was a dirty 5-fingered print. This one looks to be on the left side, like if he was passing right through here. So he lost a finger. But what's this hatchet business about? Did they throw a hatchet at him? Because I hadn't seen any scenes about the cougar or the 3 men. I thought they'd be busy dealing with the cougar, and that's why he was running. But I didn't see signs of a dead cougar, nor did I see signs past those 3 men scattering. Running, running, running. I don't understand the hatchet. Deep gouge makes me think he did it to himself. Like he used the rock and did it to himself, but I don't see why he would stop to do that. There's no blood, though. The earth is slightly tamped down here, a deep gouge in the rock. More bolas on him? More, he grabbed one of their hatchets in the confusion, and there's no ropes, though. I'm not understanding the tamped down earth. And this is the broken hatchet, so it like bounced off or whatever. I don't understand this part of the story. But it looks like he's missing a finger. Okay, he's running again. I feel bad if I missed something, V, but I'm not understanding the scene here. Maybe I am finally getting a little tired. I didn't think it was going to take this long, to be honest. Been going for 2 hours. At least no one's stalking me that I know of. He'd probably stick to these rocks and bushes and rather than go down here this way, but if they're dealing with a cougar, I think I'm getting to the point where the scenes are kind of blending a little bit here. But I don't know if I'll be able to play tomorrow. Oh, here's one. Single pair of footprints spread apart heading north. Okay. Honestly, don't know what happened to the men or the cougar. I looked southwest and I didn't see anything, but I'm guessing they ran off after the scatter. I can go back and look, but I didn't see any signs of August being chased, which makes me think he might have made it out of here. A dead, scraggly man slumped against a tree, broken nose, eye gouge, and strangle marks around the neck. They did catch up with him. The man has an empty gun holster, a few rounds of 36 ammo strewn about. A small dent in the tree bark, pieces of hair stuck in the bark. That's where he strangled him. Signs of a large scuffle. How did they catch up with him? I didn't see any signs of... I didn't see any signs of them catching up with him. Shrubs are trampled down. Here we go. This is how they caught up with him right here. Shale and rocks have been heavily disturbed. They ran up the hill to avoid the cougar. I saw a marker in the rocks. I think this was the one you were talking about back there. Guess I wasn't joking about it going until 4 a.m. tonight. I didn't see any coming up to the obelisk here. Spire. Where's the cougar fight? Cougar fight was right here. I must be missing where they gave chase again. But after that one, we're down to 2 chasing him. There was one. There were 4. One got mauled by the cougar. Then there were 3. They must have come up here chasing still. Man, they really want August bad, don't they? Still not understanding this one with the hatchet. Maybe they saw him and threw a hatchet. It's the only thing I can think of with the ground tamped down. A pair of footprints heading north. So one of them broke off. And then the fight ensued over here. Heavily disturbed again. That's more than one heavily disturbed. So I see little crevices up there. Shrubs are trampled down. So the single pair matches up to come down here for another scuffle. Dead scraggly man, slumped against a tree, broken nose and eye gouged, strangle marks around his neck. So now we're down to 2 alive. The man has an empty gun holster, a few rounds. August got a gun. And this tree one is where he was strangled and beat. Signs of a large scuffle. Yeah, I just didn't see much about the cougar stuff. And then the 3 kind of chasing. Probably missed it. Getting a little tired here. Arrows. Blood seemingly spit on the side of the tree. Oh, man. August is hurting. I don't know if he's bleeding internally or if that was just remnants from a split lip from all the scuffles or something, but... More bloody spit on the ground. Oh, no. Did he get stabbed? Did he get stabbed in that scuffle? Didn't see remnants of a knife. It just, the gun holster was empty. Cougar tracks heading west. The hell? Another cougar or the same one? A single pair of footprints far apart heading west up the mountain. You notice that the footprints trail off up the mountain, a couple holes in the dirt where bullets hit. Some blood spatter around the bullet holes in the dirt. August, you up there? It's Ox. August. I think the cougar got them all. And then the cougar chased... Man. This last little bit's been really confusing for me. I'm trying to pan it out, but I'm not having much luck here. I'm not having much luck at all. Bloody spit. He's hurt. Hey, Slippery Eel. How you doing tonight? You're currently stuck in character creation. File a ticket. Someone might be able to free you. Sorry, I'm so quiet. My parents are visiting, but I couldn't. I wasn't planning on streaming. Okay, large scuffle. August killed somebody. Cougars are stocky, so I probably wouldn't have been able to fucking see. Man has an empty gun holster, a few rounds of 36 ammo, strewn about. Dead scraggly man slumped against a tree, broken nose and eye gouge, and strangle marks around the neck. If the cougar got one guy, ate him up, was following the others are still following piecemeal now, following August. August gets one, strangles him, gouges his eye out, takes his gun. Cougars are very stocky, so they'll go bush to bush. Is that pronghorn? That's a camp. Cougars are very stocky. They'll go bush to bush. So we may or may not see cougar tracks, just because they're stealthy as fuck, and Ox is not a tracker. I feel like August was injured. He's spitting blood. And you can tell the difference between spatter and blood spit. Ox would 100% have experience with that, so he would know this is blood spit. He's been in pit fights his whole life. It's been cool to watch. Finding these little scene clues here and there have been way awesome. Yeah, this is classic stuff we used to do back on TFRP back in the day. It's a lot easier when you can type out the scenes like this instead of a big old UI popping up and making it all weird and colors and stuff. I like scenes to be simple. The only thing about this particular server is that these scenes are a little clunky trying to get there. You know, trying to find them and get on them. I would prefer them to just, you get close and you'd actually see the scene appear rather than having to get them all. I must have missed this one. What's this one? Single pair of footprints apart heading west up the mountain. No, I did see that one. I think the cougar jumped out at August. Let me drink some water here. My water didn't go up. I think the last 25% is not working on my canteens anymore, y'all. Drinking water makes my cleanliness go up? Okay, game. Whatever you say. I guess it beats, I guess it beats when I fall and my cleanliness goes way down. All right. So he got spooked by the cougar. Footprints trail off of the mountain. A couple holes in the dirt where bullets hit. Shooting at the cougar. Some blood spatter around some bullet holes in the dirt. He shot at the cougar on the way up with the guy's gun he took. Don't know what happened to the other two folks, but I'm guessing this is about as high as we're going to be able to get. Yeah, okay. Don't know what happened with the remaining two. We know at least one was chasing him, and he killed him. We knew there was 3 that scattered with the cougar, and I must have missed where they went to. Maybe they're like, no, I'm going back home. We know one man followed him, and he killed the one man that followed him. Yeah. This and August is wounded. Probably from all these fights and stuff. Spitting up blood is not good. Hopefully it's just a split lip, but spitting up blood is not good. Internal bleeding is not good. Yeah, I just don't know where the last 2 went. That's my only question right now. This is where they chased him. But it could have been just that one that chased him. He had time for a fight and to... Because this is August track here. He had a time for a fight at that tree right there. Which means they were taking on the cougar, and then the cougar circled around. Well, it was a cougar. There was fresh rabbit there, so it could have been more than one cougar, but my guess is just one. I guess my only remaining confusion right now is where did those last 2 go? Did they just leave? They're like, I'm fucking done with this. I'm not dealing with the cougar. Our whole group is basically dead chasing this fool, in their minds. I don't know. This was the cougar den. Thought those were wolves for half a second, and I almost had a heart attack. I think this was the scatter scene. Oh, this cougar tracks. Where was the scatter scene? Looks like right over here, one of these. Yeah. Okay, that guy's dead. Scatter southwest. Okay, so exact opposite of where I am. One had a hard-on for single footprint, and this is the 4 footprints until the cougar attacked. 4 footprints, okay. Southwest, southwest. Maybe I'll find something over here. No, that was the kickoff scuffle. And then the cougar came out. Opportunist cougar came out and ate one of them. Ox's only guess at this point, after seeing 3 pairs of boots just kind of scatter around and then only one following August, that 2 are just like, no, I'm fucking done. Our whole party is basically dead. And the last one went ahead and tried for August. August choked him out at the tree, gouged his eye out, and then he got chased by the cougar up into the hill. So August is up in the mountains still. That's the only thing I can think of. V, this trail was fun as hell. This trail was fun as hell. It just kept going. It just kept going and going and going. You know, the double split offs and the murdering of the Skinners. So here's the thing. Ox would probably stay out here, making sure August can maybe come down and feel safe. Horse isn't here though, so Ox is probably going to have to go find Horse and then come back up here. August and Ox have never really made any sort of signs or gestures to each other, in the sense of what I was doing earlier with Annalise and Layla. Layla's said, oh yeah, if you're going to go find him alone, tie a scarf around this pole if you're going into tall trees. And then I told Anna, if you find signs of August, tie a pole around my camp area. I haven't made any sort of thing like that with August, so all I can do maybe is, if he comes down and sees a sleeping ox, he knows we're looking for him. But there's also cougars around. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to indicate to August that it's safe to come down. And I'm going to have to sleep somewhere kind of nearby. With the risk of cougars. If I can maybe draw arrows along these rocks. But how does he know it's ox? I'll have to cut some of my green shirt. That's the only way I think he'll know. The best camp right there? It looks like a skin camp. But I don't know if it's a skinner camp. I want to be kind of sneaky. Poncho, yeah, poncho's a good idea. Piece of the poncho. I gotta go get Horse though. I'm not gonna leave Horse out there over by Owengila. God, this area is just not safe for us. We're gonna have to get out of here. All right. Oh, y'all, it's going to be a long trip back to Owangila to get horse. Like I said, 4 a.m. If y'all are staying up, talking quieter because I think one of my parents is up going to the bathroom or something. I didn't want to wake him, but this was just, I had to. I was just going to wander around, and then I saw Annalise's scarf. And then I found the scenes, and I'm like, I gotta stream this. I gotta have a record so everyone can see it. And a lot of people are kind of, you know, invested in this story. I wonder if Annalise is still around. Probably not at 2 a.m. I wonder what Ox would draw with a rock to indicate, besides the poncho, like what he would draw to really indicate that August knows it's him, not just a piece of a poncho, because if he thinks Ox is coming after him and they cut off a piece of the poncho to... He's probably really paranoid right now. So if they cut off a piece of the poncho to drag him down... Are those 6 wolves up there? There are 6 wolves up there. They just need to stay up there. I want to indicate to him somehow that he can trust what he sees. Because he's probably been chased and tortured by these people. He's missing a finger for sure. Don't you come over here, wolves. I'm not in the mood, and I will kill every last one of you. I'm trying to remember if August has met Mudpatch. Okay, this is where they found him again. Okay. If August has met Mudpatch... God, those wolves are kind of coming down, aren't they? Then I can have hound footprints around. And maybe that he would trust that with the poncho. And then something I could maybe draw on the rocks. A leather ball. He's seen my leather ball, right? I can draw the ball on the rocks. I'm pretty sure I showed him my leather ball. He kind of came into the story after the ball was found. Something green. Yeah, we're probably going to leave a piece of the poncho that he gave us. But the way he's been tortured, Ox is maybe thinking he won't trust it. And Ox has experience with this. Like, they say they're going to give you food and they put it near the cage and then he reaches for it and they pull it back. So, okay, I left him over here. So I was trying to think of something to draw against with a rock against the wall for him to know it's Ox. And point arrows to where Ox is sleeping, kind of maybe in another crevice nearby. So he knows it's okay to come down if he sees it. There's horse. No, that's not a horse. That's a deer. Horse is probably going to respawn because I whistled for him. Yeah. Oh, you look to find me? Okay. See, I want there to be absolute trust in what I leave, so he doesn't think it's a trap by the Skinners. Because if he sees something that he gave us, a piece of the poncho, he's going to think that Ox was looking for him and that the Skinners got him and are luring him down, right? But if there's a way to show... If there's a way to show that it's 100% Ox, nothing that the Skinners would know about, I'll draw a boat. I'll draw a boat. He was with us with the boat. Skinners know nothing about that. If they caught me, they would have the ball in my pocket, so I won't draw a ball. I'll draw a boat. He'll know it's me from the boat. You going to bed, V? I'm surprised you're still up, to be honest. A boat, you'll have my Saint Denis bank info. August doesn't know about that. August doesn't know that I draw boats for Saint Denis Bank as my signature. It can't be the leather ball because they could take the leather ball from me and show it that way. He's been killing Skinners all day. He's probably in the worst... Okay, here's the river, so we're up here. He's probably in the worst situation of his life right now, not knowing what to trust, running from a cougar after killing 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, I'm guessing the other 2 turned back and they're like, fuck this, we're done with this guy. We did our best. And this isn't their territory. I mean, they breached their territory, but I think Ox feels comfortable sleeping here. But I'll probably sleep over here in this crevice. It's very defendable. I don't know if I want to go over to that camp. Build up some bushes around. Sleep behind some bushes. I gotta go check the camp for safety reasons. We heard from someone that there's Francisco, I think, or someone that there's some waterfalls that have kind of secrets behind them. Not this one, though, apparently. Okay, there's no heads on spikes. Getting antsy there. Is there a cougar around? There's no heads on spikes. I think this is just a hunting camp. All right. I think that crevice is probably going to be the best spot for us. I mean, there's some trees up here, but if he's injured, I want him to, like, basically wake my ass up so I can ride him into town to get a doctor. That's kind of my thought behind this whole thing here. Take the poncho out. Grab a stick, sharpen the stick. Cuts a small square from the poncho. Digs a hole into the tree with his knife. Pokes the stick with the poncho through the poncho into the hole. Taps the stick as deep as possible. A square piece of green patterned poncho is floating in the breeze, stuck to the tree with a stick. Man, that's a long scene though, isn't it? Oh well. About eye height so he can get it. Let me make sure it works. Okay, now over here, he would come down here, so now we'll... actually, I can use the knife. It might dull the knife, but I don't fucking care. I'll go buy another one. Draws a boat into the rock with an arrow. Scene. There is a freshly scraped / drawn boat with an arrow pointing around the rock face north. Oh, I'm gonna get dirty again because I fell. Scrapes another arrow into the rock face. That one's pretty close, right? Yeah, that one was right there. We'll do it right here. Scene. He scraped a freshly scraped arrow points. Freshly scraped arrow is carved to the rock, pointing northwest. Scene. Freshly scraped arrow, the rock points northwest to the nearby crevice. Scrapes Aunt O'her instead of another. I just noticed. Freshly scraped arrow in the rock points into the crevice to the right. Dang it. Dang it. Gathers the bushes. Scene. Well, arranges the bushes in a protective wall. The bushes hide a large man sleeping with a hound dog. Large man wearing a green shirt, sleeping with a hound dog. A brown horse with a green blanket wanders the area. Sure, why not? Large boot prints and small dog prints are in the area. fresh boot prints, fairly large, and small hound prints are in the area. Seen large boot prints and small hound prints. Continue north. I think that's enough for him to go on if he wakes up and looks around for help or safety. I think that's enough for him to go on. We've got arrows pointing over to us. We're hidden behind some bushes. I'll let the horse wander around, so go wander. The dog's with me tonight. And maybe, just maybe, we can get August safely somewhere. I think that's all we can do, y'all. I think that's all we can do. The bushes hide a large man wearing a green shirt sleeping with a hound dog. That's all we can do. Let's just hope we don't miss him. So obviously this stream was ad hoc. Didn't plan it. Parents are here. I wasn't planning on streaming while they were here, but they went to bed a little early, and so I was running into the game just to wander a little bit. Saw Annalise's red scarf that we agreed that she would put out for me if she found signs of August. And if she didn't leave anything for me, then I would start searching on my own. Since she was looking in the Strawberry Owangila area at the mountain range there that her and Layla was suggesting, Ox didn't believe it, but now he does. Since that's where she was looking, she was going to look earlier today, which you all didn't see because I didn't have it on stream. But when I went to bed earlier today, when Ox was really, really tired, that's where they wanted to go. So I went to look for Annalise at the ranch and I missed her, I'm guessing. Because they had just said that Winnie and Dorian, I ran into in Blackwater, and they said she was here. Her and Snow were here pretty recently, but too tired to go back. I know August is up there bleeding and hurting, so I'm staying nearby, which is what I wanted to do in Tall Trees, but I couldn't because I didn't have any specifics of where these people were and how many there were and stuff. There's possibly 2 still wandering about, which if we get August down and get him safely, we could probably take if it came down to it. But yeah, we followed the trail. I was starting to look around the mountainsides of Owangila, and I found some scenes at the top, and chased the scenes down. Basically, what happened was August somehow escaped down the side of the mountain. There were some caves up there that he was in. They were firing arrows at. Well, okay. First, he stopped to eat some food, and I probably think he escaped. He thought he escaped, and then they were looking for him. He ate some food. Arrows started firing. He sprinted down the mountain. Arrows firing. He trips, falls, keeps going, finds some bushes, hides in the bushes. Pile of 5 or 6 men come down the hill chasing him. They go down to the water looking for him. He uses that opportunity to go to the left and kind of sneak through if he can. Um, he sneaks through and kind of meets up with them, but in a I did things a little bit backwards. I chased them for a little while, I tracked them for a little while, and then I tracked August for a little while. Um, he snaked through. We saw a handprint, and it had all 5 fingers on his hand, his right hand. He snuck into some bushes and killed one of them. Ran up the hill. They were looking for him along the lake shore. He snuck up the hill and then ran up the hill. No, he snuck up the hill, ducked behind a rock, and shot another one with a bow. So then they saw him and bowled him, and there was a struggle that ensued there. They picked him up. I'm. It's funny saying it so fast out loud does not give it justice of all the stuff that we had to do to find out this information. But they bowled him. They picked him up. There were 4 of them left at that point. He had already killed 2. So there was actually, yeah. So there were 6. He already killed 2, one with a stick, and he took their bow and arrows. And then they bowled him, and the bow broke, and the arrows broke. They picked him up. He was struggling as they were picking him up. He kicked off of a tree, knocked them all down, and just right about there, there was a scuffle, and right about there was also a cougar attack. The cougar got one of them, and 3 of them kind of scattered. So August took that opportunity to run. He ran. They must have, at least one of them circled around and chased him, threw an axe at him. I'm assuming that's what I'm assuming that scene was. We saw another handprint that was missing 1 finger, so they did get one of his fingers. The one that chased him, they had a scuffle, and August killed him too. So that was 3 kills from August, I think was the total, if I'm not wrong, V. Um, 2 fled probably back in the mountains saying, no, I'm not fucking with a cougar. So August took the last man's gun. August was hurt too. He was spitting blood. So we're going to need to get him to medical attention as soon as he comes down, if we can get him to come down. A cougar attacked. He got the guy's gun, shot at the cougar a couple of times, and then he hightailed it up into the mountains, up into the hills there. So I went and got horse and planned to show him that I'm nearby, so he knows that he can come down. So I put a piece of the poncho that he gave me, which I haven't really worn, because we haven't gone out to the desert during the day without August, or with August. I was kind of waiting till he and I went a traveling again to put the poncho on and show him how good it looks with the new outfit. So I cut a piece of the poncho and kind of stuck it in the tree with a stick, and then I drew a boat and an arrow leading along the arrows leading along the rock wall to the crevice that I'm sleeping in. I built up some bushes around the crevice that I'm sleeping in with the pup, and I let the horse wander. I put some boot prints and puppy tracks just to kind of reaffirm that it's me there. And so I don't know RP wise how we're gonna get through this, so to speak, but if he's up there and I'm nearby, maybe he'll feel safe to come down. But the next time I log in, I'll be looking for any sort of scenes to indicate that he came down. Otherwise, I'm going to be camped there until I know he's okay. And that's Ox loyalty for you. I do worry about those two that I've not seen bodies for. That's why I'm. That's why I put the brush around and stuff, and the dog will wake me up if they come around. Hopefully, um, but I think with the amount that August has taken on, that if he were to come down and we were to be chased or something, we could probably take those two. But they could also be going in back and getting friends. So it'll be interesting to see how that ends up. But my path forward is to get August out of there and to a doctor, no matter what. So that's where we're at, y'all. I don't know when the next stream's going to be. Like I said, parents are here. I snuck on to do a couple of different things, and the role play kind of rolled into tonight, and so that's why I'm up late, up really late, 2 a.m. again. But that scene was, or that solo adventure was so worth it to me. I love chasing scenes like that. I always have, trying to understand it, trying to read what happened, trying to see what happened. And thanks for the couple little pointers there, V, when I missed a couple. But I've always loved stuff like that. It's really good solo RP or group RP, as long as no one's shooting at you from the bushes and stuff when you need to track somebody. But the thing I love about scenes is that they can also tell stories. It's not just, I mean, you all have seen me use scenes since day one here. It's not just, not just the normal I'm sleeping here, but it's also, there's things around the boat that indicates that it's, Ox's boat. There's chains hanging on a campsite and a map circled Saint Denis and stuff like that. It's these trail markers where they grabbed August and took him, and where he's now fleeing for his life, the next day. And it's, indications here of, for me, like, I'm here, I'm ready to get you out of here, sort of scenario. Now, if I wake up and he's still up there, I'm probably going to stay there, but I may also go get help if all the indications around are that he's still up there. But like I said, I don't know when I'm going to log in. This stupid scenes only last an hour, but if he pops down and sees them and sees me, then maybe he'll, do a scene and we can orchestrate how to get on together and I can get him to safety. I don't know. But it's kind of where we're at. So yeah, sorry about the surprise stream. I usually do, better announcing and stuff like that. For those who know my normal time, this is completely abnormal, but when I saw those scenes, I know you all didn't want to miss it. So thus we streamed. And sorry for the ASMR version of my stream. Like I said, parents are here trying to make it so they don't just hear me through the next room. Granted, there's a hallway closet in between us, but still. I can get pretty loud when I RP. And I probably did. I probably spoke a lot louder when I was getting excited and saying, he went here and then he did this. But we're going to call it here for tonight. Like I said, I don't know when the next one's going to be, so I can't make any promises. But keep your alerts on, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Please be sure to rest. Please be sure to eat and get your system hydrated. And we will catch you on the next one. Thanks again, y'all.